What's going on? Welcome back. How you doing today? Whatever. Here's the Torosaurus. Thought that was a cool fact. They said he had the biggest skull of any animal ever, which is really hard to believe considering whales. Maybe land mammal. Land animal. He's not a mammal, of course. Largest of any land animal, which is really saying something if you consider things like Paleoloxodonta, the big elephant from, I think they found it in Afghanistan. All right, well, we've got our star rating up a little bit further, and I put in the monorail. I had to fire a scientist because he was charging me way too much to work for me. I've got one here that needs to rest after the research, but trying to keep some of these down and just look for better scientists, improve your staff centers so you can level them up. But they do charge you more as you give them more skill. I've got, I don't know what, I'm researching, I think, lagoons right now, and I've sent people out on an expedition to Brazil to go find this creature, Cearadactylus. You can see the shadow of it up there on the right is some kind of pterodactyloid pterosaur. And since I've got, and the monorail is fairly cheap to put in, but here's another thing to make sure you're putting in more and more viewing areas as you research them. I'm considering an aviary right over in here, and then we could have a pretty good pin for something back here. You could even leave a tiny bit of room for a pathway along and a viewing area on the side here. And you could have amenities maybe right in this area. We've got the monorail, dump them off here, and they could just go around and over. We've got a Torosaurus with a problem. My only problem with building all this stuff over here is that I don't have a medical facility or a response team, and I think I've got enough room for both. But if I'm going to have multiple pins over here, I'm going to need them both. So why don't we look at expanding over here? We've got 4.5 million. We've got a disease going on. Disgruntled staff. She needs to chill out a minute. Man, look at how many of them really need to rest. That one, that one, that one, that one, and we're down on the money. Disease in that dino there. That's one thing about being a little further in here and having some of the research done. Now the dinosaur's got the disease, now it doesn't. We've got a few scientists resting, and while they are, one thing I've been doing a little bit more, and again, I think it's funny I said I wouldn't, so I've been using this feature a lot. I hate to spend money on something I'm just going to use. And that's probably going to be in the well, let's do that instead. Let's just put the building in. Attractions. No? Damn, I'm blind. I've got lagoons ready. Lagoon, aviary hatchery, 250. 100 grand. We want to pack these things in tight and make this thing enormous. Or have a couple of them. One right there. Man, that'd be cool to have a few different types of pterosaurs over in here. I don't know if we've taken up too much room there. Spend further money on an urgent order of correct materials. Lose 50 grand. 50% of the aviary dome. Three times longer. Yeah, I'm not into handing out money. I can wait on things. Let's see this, though. Will a path now fit through here? Because if it will, we'll just leave this. It will. They're going to tell me path not connected forever on that, but I'm not going to care. We're going to go put the rest of this big aviary in. Apparently we've already got all of it in that's going in. Man, right there could be talking about amenities going where. So if the... Alright. It's going to be a tight fit in here for some things, but we might be able to make it work. Now what? I want this thing big. These need their hatcheries on them. No power, no path, they say. Man, it's certainly not cheap to put this stuff in. These dinosaurs are no doubt going to draw the crowd. I remember kind of wanting more of a number of types of things than the earlier Jurassic Parks. They just didn't show too much of any of them. But they did do a good job having some pterosaurs now and then. I like the big aviary they show in Jurassic World, but again, it's just for a little while. Granted, the movies aren't dinosaur documentaries, but the graphics are really good, so it'd be neat to see more of them. Obstructed by what? It's like a useless one I put in there, I think. This damn thing takes up a lot of room. These paths aren't even connected. Well, it's because it's not built yet. Alright, so all that stuff's underway. There goes a huge chunk of our money. The excavation team is back from Brazil, though. So let's see what they got. I need to go through some more of those fossils and get them out of the way, so I'm not bringing back just a couple at a time. Still not connected? They're so cool. I know we need some water in here, undoubtedly. No paths are connected, they say. There we go. Perfect. Oh, this again. Because this path isn't connected. Not to there. God, that's awful. Insufficient skill. No joke. 16. Logistics required. Damn it. I should have thought about that. I don't have even remotely 16 logistics, I don't believe. We got 2, 3, 6, 7, 9, 10. We need 16. She can train up once. There aren't enough scientists to even get to that point. Um, can we research anything to train these people up? I may have just put in a bunch of stuff I didn't need. That would be it. But we don't have enough logistics still, I don't think. Damn. Gotta figure this out. The scientists cost too much anyways. They're gonna have to keep hiring and firing them. She can go to a 3. Her to a 3. He already is a 3. And we don't have another one. Who's the worst? Extracting fossil. Everybody else is doing stuff. Alright, we've got to fire somebody and get better scientists going on in here if we want to increase the park with these things. No ranger team, and you can't view these dinosaurs when I bring them into the park. People are going to hate that. And now we need to go check the draw on the electric company because no doubt it's getting close. Well, we have a secret weapon. More room. Can't go through there. Can't go through there. Oh. No? Yes. Perfect path. And never fit the wide one in there. What do we got? What's the problem? This thing isn't connected to any of these? Wow, look at this. Screw up. That loop means infinite power. You're thinking about getting rid of her. 6 on the welfare. And she can go to 3 and doesn't cost all that much. And we need Yeah. You're out of here. I don't know if we're going to find too many better scientists. We need 9 logistics. There's a damn good one right there. There's a good one. We've come in at the right time. There's the 3. He's expensive. A geneticist is as well. Too bad they're level 2s. Look at this. 323. Man, the money goes. Let's look again, because there were other good scientists in there. I'd hate to get rid of him. Well, we've got the 3s across the board, so we should be able to... I don't even know where I am in my own park anymore. Staff ought to be in here. Yep. Damn. Alright, we gotta quit doing that with all our money. Because we're one disaster away from a real disaster. And the viewing areas were how much for these things? That's not it. Insufficient skill. And it's 3.5 million. Really? We can have 4 scientists with 16. We need 4 of them to have 4 logistics. That isn't going to happen, they say. And so they also say we have to fire somebody and get somebody else with better. Damn, here's 3. But he's a level 2. If we level that up, it just isn't going to be enough. And we do have a 5 genetics, which can cover a lot, I feel. We've got to get rid of him. We've got to get a better... Damn. Right there, she's got 3 logistics. She's cheap enough. There's 3 as well, and much more. We like you. Takani, maybe? Hell, who knows? She's the 2. I don't even know if this plan's gonna work. Yeah, it should. Right, so they should have the gene sequence. Yep, for that thing. We just can't see them, even if we cook one up. Let's get a Jeep on the way over there checking on our birds, and I don't know, if you go to release them, then you'll have people over here. It'll bring the park rating down a little bit because you don't have all your amenities in. And that's something we want to look at pretty quickly, I'm sure. Really? Site manager sick. Alright. If everything's going to take 4 times as long, we'll speed it up to 3 times as long. There's the bathroom in. And maybe we can use this time to look at amenities and what it would mean to have medium ones in, the size of them and such. There is room for one there. Not by much, but there's room. Or there's room over here, and that's not where you want them. Or there's room back here for an actual set-up mall, but that won't reach there. Perhaps the path could run more close to one of these, and we'd have room in between. Let's take a look at that. I don't think you're going to get too much there. Right. Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe enough here at the... There you go. Here to put something in? Or put a few in? This thing could certainly be moved. Perfect. Almost up to the 4, while we're moving on to the 4-star, making good money. Keep the amenities in mind as we look at maybe small ones and where they would fit. Because there is room for small amenities down through here. A couple of them at least. There's some water there, but that's easily taken out. We'll put the amenities in once we've got people going over there. The staff center ought to be ready too. Well, it all hinges on this. We've got to turn all these logistics up to 4. All right. Now we've got to, let's go to viewing. Yep, there's the other half of it. 3.5 million, they say. Good luck. Let's try and get a little money out of these fossils we need to break open anyways. Now, we don't need the Torosaurus. We need money fossils. And we can even turn the speed of the park up a little bit to see if we can't grow that capital. 3.5 million is incredible to research those, not to mention what it costs to put the damn things in, not to mention what it costs to put the pterosaurs in. Let's take a look at that. Oh, I don't know. Let's stick with what they... Maybe a little brighter. I didn't look at... What does it say about them? They can have 4 eggs. Expected... Alright. They want sand, open space, fish, which that'll be the piscivore feeder. Wow. And water. This is going to take real money I don't have. Keep things moving along. Try to build that capital. I'll tell you a way to get some... Oh, no. I was going to say a way to get some capital is to go take some pictures of some dinosaurs, but this is the way to lose capital. This is the way to let everything go wrong. I don't know how you'd keep those domes free of ice and stuff like that and not have them collapse. It's hard to make things strong and transparent both. Well, let's hope we can survive the storm. Hell, we're still making money somehow. Well, we'll let the storm pass. Though I thought I was making money, now it shows it's going down pretty far. Alright, the storm's off. Let's get everybody back out spending that money. And hopefully... I mean, this is one reason why I don't ever hatch, like, sickly dinosaurs. If I have to, I'll throw the batches away. I don't want to constantly come out of storms and stuff and have to go heal more dinosaurs over and over. Got a little money from the fossils. Let's try them again. I mean, we can just empty the bay out now. We're needing 3, 5, and then I can't even imagine what the piscivore feeder costs to research. It won't tell you. It's got to be a secret. It's probably like 350 as well, or 500. We've got a goat feeder here that's got problems. If we don't take care of it, we're going to have sick dinosaurs very soon. Yep, it's already starting. So, in the spirit of the... Oh, man. I need the money not to be spent on that. I've got to research something else instead. At least these aren't too expensive. And once they're done, you don't really have to worry about the illness anymore. Your med jeeps can just roll up on them and do them. What is going on? Who's dying now? Dead Struthio, that's no surprise. Like mayflies up in this pen. Well, let's go put some sand. Is that thing really done already? Where's the med jeep? Yeah. Dart 'em. Hopefully that'll take care of those. And we need sand in here. Yeah. We know. That's snow. That's sand. And we are really picking up steam on that money now. I'm going to go ahead and look at this. That's one thing I didn't look at is how many of them do they like to have in their cage? What's the problem here? Skittish. Let's go start the research. We've got sickly dinosaurs that apparently this Jeep or the other med Jeep didn't do their job and medicate the damn things. Yes, we know. Here comes a big hit to the research, or to the cash. Almost. We need more amenities down here as well. But I think a lagoon might be really cool over here. No disease in the park. And those eggs are done. And they're going to say all the money you got. We'll put one of those on this and try to get the Piscivore feeder going. See if we can't cook up a couple more of these. Actually have a little flock by the time they get out. Here we can see... Alright. Minimum population of 1. That's alright then. Area needed low. Lifespan. I keep modifying their genes. Well, let's change these ones into a different color. Yeah, we'll go with the Death Valley ones. Wait, we've got 4 colors now? Mangrove? How about Yukon River? And... and that 5 genetic she's got is awesome. Hell's the Jeep to come check on the Taurosauruses. Here they come. They are ready as well. Full 4. We're gonna have a big group of them. Hopefully that'll be alright for them. Let's take a look at the spreadsheet and such. Man, we're spending a lot of money, but that's basically based on what we've been spending here lately. Scientist wages are a lot. Amenity. Power. Wish those amenities would reach a little bit further. I don't know if the big ones reach further, I guess. I mean, you just didn't use any of this stuff very much in the... It's like, people want drinks over here. Huh. It didn't really matter if they were... Well, I mean, I imagine... Of course it does matter, but you didn't get to use them on the campaign and such. It was just over so quickly. So the viewing areas are ready. No fossils. We need to look at feeders. Get wrecked, they say. You need something that eats them. So, we'll go turn them loose. Right after we put the viewing area on there. And it fits right where the amenity was going to go. Perfect. No power. Alright, let's turn these damn things out. And then get them fed. Oh, they're cool looking.
Honestly, the flying animals concern me the most from a security standpoint. We can round up escaped land animals, but when they take to the sky, all bets are off. This is the Cearadactylus, and we need to make sure it stays confined to the aviary.
Cearadactylus, huh?
The only known species of this animal before today was named after the Latin name for frightful. That should tell you something.
We need to get that piscivore feeder going. Every time I see what's required to do it, I think I don't have it. Because I look at the number on the left and think that's what's required. And what I've got's what's on the right. But of course that's not true at all. Let's watch the other two come out. Oh, there are 3? 4? Oh, I thought there were 4 of them. Yeah. They are quite a bit darker, aren't they? It's hard to get a hold of them because you can't raise up too high. But they're missing their fish, they say. And they're about halfway through on the research, so I think otherwise they're going to be pretty happy. Ugh, this damn thing. Where, oh, where are they? All flying above? Nope. Fish, open space. They'd like a little more water, they say, but otherwise the fish is the main concern. 2.5 minutes is a long time to wait on fish for these little guys as their health drops. How are they doing for population? Just fine. And actually say they wouldn't mind if they had a few more. Everybody's busy, as always. Kick this research up. And why don't we pause this a second? Let's put in the feeders. What do they want? No. Yeah, there's not room for 3 of them. But while that's going on, let's cook up a few more of these things. Though we're running low on money right now. Now we want to modify the gene. I'd like to have a couple of each color. Which ones did we go with? We'll do the mangrove forest. All my scientists are pissed that they have to make so many dinosaurs. Relax. Well, we'll take those ones. Let's go rest these other dinosaurs while those guys get something to eat and bake in the incubator. A number of people who can be leveled up. Man, we have chewed through the money. I had 5 million or so when the video started. We're in bad shape now. It'll be a while before we can release these things. That's what I meant to do. That's how I get my money back a little quicker. Skittish is fine. Too much. We can have 2 of these ones. We'll release them into the pen and call it good. We've got a lot of amenity coverage down now. No doubt. There are none over here anywhere. But we might be able to fit them in. Somewhere. Some of them. Like the scientists are done. Eggs will be cooked soon enough. And now, in an instant, we've got problems. Well, while they take care of that, let's release these dinosaurs. Are those the same ones we already made? That's alright. They look really cool. Alright, here they are. They're the whatever he said they were called. Cearadactylus. Cearadactylus. Something like that. They look like the exact same ones we already made. Maybe? Maybe not. No, those ones are a little more red, I think. Maybe not. You guys enjoy them. Thanks for watching the video. Take it easy.